that we are not seeing evidence of a second wave of COVID-19 here in the state of Nevada yet.
With COVID-19 cases on the rise in Nevada, health officials say they do have a plan in place if we see a second wave of the virus. The latest on the pandemic response tops 2 News at 7 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ariana Bennett. Ryan is on paternity leave. Thank you for keeping it here. Well, today, Washoe County reported a record increase in the daily number of new coronavirus cases. The health district says there were 61 new cases reported since yesterday. That breaks the previous record of 54 new cases, which happened twice in May. And that brings the total number of active cases in Washoe County up past 600 once again, despite more than 30 new recoveries. The county also reported 2 new deaths, a woman in her 70s and a man in his 80s, bringing the total dead from the virus here to 69. And with the increase in cases, health officials say they have an outbreak management plan in place if this does turn into a second wave. Marisol Bragg has a closer look at what that plan entails.
Although state officials say their data is not showing a second wave of COVID-19 at this time, they put an outbreak management plan together to monitor the situation. And they are focused on 3 areas of our state's recovery plan.
Those consist of community-based testing, which is the sample collection portion, laboratory testing, which is where those samples are actually analyzed, and then contact tracing.
They're also working to secure funding to purchase more collection and lab equipment and to distribute more testing supplies across the state.
We are also seeing an increase in local communities, especially in rural and tribal areas, that are seeking to build their community-based testing sample collection efforts, and we're continuing to support that at the state level.
Cage says on the lab side of things, they continue to work with state and public health officials to analyze samples so they can accurately report cases. Officials add if companies are requiring their employees to get tested, they have to report results as soon as possible so they can trace where an employee has been if the test comes back positive.
Case investigation and contact tracing is only as strong as memory. And so it is important for all of us to just be really thoughtful and aware of our surroundings.
Officials ask that you continue to wear a face mask, practice social distancing, and wash your hands frequently. For COVID-19 updates and testing locations, visit our website or 2 News app. Covering the story, Marisol Bragg, 2 News.